A rainy morning makes for a cool and dry afternoon as the Tigers finish up what would have been their second practice of the day. And here to talk about that with me is running back coach Reno Ferri. Coach, you got here right before the spring, so you didn't really get a chance to see the guys. This is your first time being able to evaluate them on the field. How's that been?
Well, it's been interesting. We have a lot of talented guys. Different players obviously have different abilities to learn and to play and to react. So it's been interesting to kind of learn to see what the guys, what their abilities are and what their strengths and weaknesses are. And hopefully we'll put something together that highlights the strengths, and we'll come through with a lot of victories.
All of a sudden you have all these guys in the backfield, and it's a bit crowded now. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. I mean, that's always a good problem when you have, perhaps too much talent to go around. It's been good to see a good mixture of talent, of experience. Big backs, small backs. It's going to be exciting to see what we do with them.
That must make for a lot of competition. You have guys working hard now to earn their spots or to keep them. Do you feel that they're working harder to do that?
Absolutely. It's been some of the guys that were top 1 or 2 in the spring now are competing with 6 other guys. I think that has certainly made everybody work a little harder. It's amazing that through all this, the guys that rise to the top have been the guys with maybe better intangibles, guys that are that will study harder, guys that will focus harder, and on the field will play harder.
Can you talk a little bit about what skill set you're looking for in a starting running back?
Sure. Well, I think it all starts with an attitude. A guy's got to have a violent demeanor about him as a running back. He's got to want to, if he's a fullback, to block somebody and to hit him as hard as possible. And a guy that when he runs the ball is willing to be physical and run through people, run through tackles. So I think it's an attitude thing. Second to that, I think you got to have a guy. He doesn't have to be a genius, but he's got to have tremendous football smarts. It's got to be a guy that can learn pretty quick and react in different situations, and a guy that wants to be the best. And that's, I think, any position on the field, got to have a guy that wants to be the best.